Nashville, what up? Y'all told me there he is. There's a new spot open up called Butterfly Garden. You got to get over there to it. It's amazing. That's what y'all said. Now, I don't know how good this is going to be. This is Nashville, so I'm looking forward to some really great Southern-inspired cuisine. It's run by a person out here. His name is Chef Jay, and he is a hometown hero. People love him. They say his food is absolutely delicious. I don't even know what to expect, all right? I know it's Black-owned. I think there's some Southern influence. I don't know. Let's go check out Butterfly Garden, and let's see what they got going on over here.
January 1st.
Oh, this year?
Yeah, this
so
year.
y'all just brand new open?
Yes, sir.
Well, y'all must be all right for people to be recommending y'all.
Yeah,
y'all only
man,
8 months into it?
We've been trying, man, trying to do our thing.
Well, I'm here for the good. So I'm here
from
to
Atlanta. I'm from Miami.
Actually, you know what's funny? I'm not even from Atlanta. I live in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And I've been in Atlanta the last 8 years, I guess. I've been in Atlanta, but yeah, I'm from Chicago originally. So
what took you to Atlanta?
I was in New York for work. I was working a full-time job. I quit my job to do my thing, on my own.
Serious, man.
It's been pretty dope. And then I was just like, I'm tired of living. I don't want to live in the cold no more. I don't want no more snow. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so that's what brought me to Atlanta. And then I bought a house in Texas 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm about to make that my full-time residence.
Texas.
Yeah, Houston.
I used to work for Landry's, the aquarium restaurants? I worked for them for years, and they have a concept in Houston I used to go to.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Houston is home. Well, will be home. As soon as I'm done with tour's over December, then I finally can lay down some roots. And
you gotta write a book, man. Not
on what?
How to stay relevant. Like, you got your hands in the tour. Like, you do a little bit of everything.
I do. I try. If they leave me alone, I'll be all right.
But that's like, if they ain't leaving you alone.
I guess that's part of it, right? That's part of it. Yeah.
All right, well, do your thing, man. I ain't gonna bother you no more.
Appreciate it, Chef.
Man.
Pleasure is all mine, man. Pleasure is all mine. In order of the wings, Henny and honey wings. Mac and cheese. Are there eggs in that mac and cheese? No. Okay. Then in order of the fried chicken with the, I don't want no fries. Never mind on the fries. Can I get the chicken by itself?
Yeah.
Without a side? Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
The same thing with the pork chop. Fried by itself. Okay, and then on the brunch, hot chicken and waffle biscuit. Are there eggs in there?
Hot chicken, no.
No eggs on there. Okay, good.
There is a hot pepper jam that comes on.
That's perfect. That's fine.
All right.
Not just shrimp and grits. Bourbon Street biscuits and gravy.
You don't like eggs?
Nope.
Right.
And then Chef Jay, he just came out. Can you ask him to stop back over? That's gonna determine if I order this French toast or not.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Can you ask him to stop back? I'm gonna ask a favor of him.
Okay. I got you. So you want me to put this in and then have him come talk to you about the French toast? I got it. All right, so I got the salmon croquettes with granny greens, the Hennessy and honey wings with mac and cheese, fried chicken no side, pork chop no side, the hot chicken and waffle biscuit, the not just shrimp and grits, and the Bourbon Street biscuits and gravy. All right, you want anything else to drink besides water?
What you got? Sweet tea, Kool-Aid, lemonade?
We got sweet tea, we got lemonade, and we have a full bar.
Is the sweet tea lemonade homemade?
Yes.
I'll take 2 sweet teas and a lemonade.
2 sweet teas and a lemonade.
Yep,
Gotcha.
thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So the French toast sound delicious.
Yeah,
Can you make the custard
I will for you.
without eggs?
I got you.
Just throw a little cornstarch in there
I got you.
to replace. Okay, cool.
got you.
Then and you can have her put it on, and I'll pay
Okay.
for the French toast.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry. So I don't eat eggs. I'm a stickler for that. It's just I don't like the taste. I don't like what an egg is. I know it's weird. I'm one of them people that's weird. You got weird things about you too. That it just is what it is. So I like cornbread. I like cookies. I don't like eggs and stuff. I just don't. This is my personal preference. I love mayonnaise. I know it's stupid. All right, just whatever. Okay, so one of the ways I get around it is the custard is great with cornstarch without eggs. So if you could do it like that, I'm all for it. If not, then I just will omit it. But he can do it. So I asked. There you have it. Okay. All right, let's check out this iced tea and see how sweet the tea is. She said it's homemade. I'm gonna tell you. It's homemade. A little lemon to be good in that. It's like the best tea I ever had, but it's good. It's a good 3.75. You'll like it. These are the fried pork chops. This is the shrimp and grits. These are the grandmother's greens. This is the salmon croquette. These are the Henny and honey hot wings. This is the biscuits with the crawfish gravy. This is the macaroni and cheese. And I am ready to taste it all and see what it's about. All right, let's go. On the biscuits and gravy, I'm always leery if it's homemade gravy or not. I mean, homemade gravy and biscuits. Well, that's good. That's good. Let's check out the biscuit though. Biscuit's tough to get right, boy. Thank you. Something's different. Hold on one second. They made this biscuit with cake mix. I taste vanilla, powdery. This ain't no regular biscuit. See what I'm saying? Now this I can get with. I was ready to tear this biscuit apart. It is a little dry, but you gotta give 100% like a grade A for the creativity, and there's something going on with this biscuit that makes it a step above normal. It's like I don't know, I feel like I taste like cake mix or like some kind of like vanilla cake mix or something going on there. It's delicious as it stands. And it plays really well with the gravy. So it's like a 4 out of 5. I don't have anything really wrong or negative to say about that. The mac and cheese looks good. Looks a little, I don't see eggs, but it does look a little Velveeta-ish. Huh. Tastes like it too. Hold on. Y'all hold on one second. Let me put this up there. So the mac and cheese, I'm gonna hold the mic like this because we got a fan going because we're outside and we want the flies not to land on our food. So the mac and cheese does give me a little Velveeta-ish situation, but I will say this. It's beautiful. It's velvety. The pasta's cooked great. It's light seasoning. So I do want you to understand that, but as it stands, I don't find anything really necessarily wrong with the mac and cheese. From a restaurant, it's a really solid mac and cheese. It's really, I mean, if I can give it a rating of 4 out of 5, you know? Personal opinion. All right. It's definitely Velveeta. Velveeta craft, something that's going on. That's not a roux, a homemade roux. And even knowing that, I can still give it a 4 out of 5 because I still feel like it's got some good flavor. Now, this is the Hennessy, the Henny honey wings. Let me see. if it's done right, it's done right. That wing is done right. That is a 5 out of 5 every day, all day, twice on Sunday. I don't find anything wrong with those wings. And when I say I don't find anything wrong, I want to keep eating them. That's how good they taste, all right? Let's go with the Grandmama's greens. Let me see. Three and a half out of 5. They're cooked beautifully. A little pot liquor, a little meat. You gotta add sugar. You gotta balance the bitterness with the sweetness. And I just get straight bitterness, not a bunch of sweetness on that. So, you know, for what it's worth, strong 3.5 out of 5. I'm not mad at it though. At least there is some meat running through there. You know, you come some places, all you get is the greens out the can with no meat running nowhere. Not the best I've ever had, not the worst. Shrimp is cooked beautifully. Grits are okay. You'll like it. I mean, it's okay. The grits could use a bump of salt and flavor more. The sauce is a little pasty, so almost like the flour wasn't cooked out beautifully. As this lands though, this one is fine. 3.5 out of 5. Nothing's really 100% wrong with that. There is bacon, there is tomato, there's cheese. I will say, it's the pre-shredded Parmesan cheese, so just know that. All right. These are the salmon cakes, bites. This is cute. Panko breadcrumbs. Somebody did a, you know, like a dry, wet, dry on the coating. Yeah, that's cute. If you like salmon, you'll like this. Now this mayonnaise could be a sauce, all right? Don't just put straight mayonnaise down here now. All right, y'all. Maybe it is a sauce. It's a sauce. 2 mayonnaise. It's okay. It's like a 3 out of 5. It's a touch drop, but I can see where they're going with this. Let me try to explain it in a way that makes sense, because I know you're like, Darius, what? Tell us about it. They took the fish, cut it up, you know, minced it up. Looks like they sauteed onions and bell peppers, threw those in there, formed them into little discs, seasoned, coated, and then fried. And you can see the coating has some seasoning in here, right? But here's what I mean when I say by itself, it sort of misses the mark a little bit. The fish could use a touch more salt, right? When you take a big batch of fish, you portion it off, you fry it off, you start to lose some of the seasoning, especially some of the salt content, right? This is cute by itself, but it's begging for an acidic component of some sort. A pickled onion on top of here would have been beautiful. A lovely little mini citrus salad on top of here would have been gorgeous. Maybe some sort of like little crispy leeks on top of this with a drizzle of something, whether that is something with honey and lemon or something like that. You know what I'm saying? As it stands, it's like primary level. And primary can be good, but it just is begging for, like, the base is beautiful. I just want to, like, if you took this and threw this over a crab pasta with a roasted garlic cream sauce or something like that, it would completely work. As it stands on its own, though, it's a little lacking. So that's what I mean when I say, like, it's primary, but it could use just a touch more of something to really bump it up. Basically, where it's at is okay. For me, like a 3. I want to love it and make it a 4. It would be a 4.5 if there was an acid. It's begging for acid. It's begging for salt. And if that was there, that would make it a complete 4 out of 5. Or maybe even a 5 out of 5, hell. All right, let me try the pork chops. All right. I love a good fried pork chop. And this is cute. Now, I do see herbs happening in the actual batter. So somebody's paying attention. But if you don't put enough salt with those herbs, the herbs won't matter. You know what I mean? Salt's there. Beautiful. 5 out of 5 on the pork chop. Crunch is there. Crisp is there. Salt is there. And I love the attention to detail on the herbs and the crust. But you gotta know, herbs by themselves, not enough. The difference between dirty dishwater and an amazing chicken stock is the use of salt done properly there. I have no issues with that whatsoever, all right? The fried chicken is a little tough to get off now. It's a wing. I'm one of the only ones, I pull the vein out of my wing. I'm sorry, I can't eat a wing with the vein in it. Just me, all right? Yep. It's okay. But it's not a bad fried chicken. It's not the best you've ever had though. Let me see. Yeah. Same thing here. Same thing here. It's the use of salt. It's under on here. So you just get fried, you get crunchy, you get moist, but you don't get that flavor component all the way there. So pork chops are fine. Chicken's more like a 3.5. 3.5 out of 5 for me, just because, you know, it's not even that much to it. It's literally just fried chicken. But the problem is that when you miss the components, you miss soaking in buttermilk, making it tender. When you miss seasoning every layer, you know, if you miss the proper coating, the proper crunch, if the oil's not, I mean, it's simple, but there's little nuances here and there that make it, you know, make it what it is, bruh. All right, these are some potatoes, just crispy potatoes, I guess. They're okay. This is a biscuit that looks like it's gone through a waffle maker. So like that same biscuit that's, well, let's see if it's that same biscuit, because we could tell. Let me see. It's the same biscuit. I'm telling you. I'm gonna ask him. It's something in here. I really want to say it's cake mix. I really want to say cake mix, but there's something in here giving me, what is that? This is that Nashville hot chicken. I'm taking one little bite of this, okay, with the pepper jelly. Whoa. Five out of 5. Sorry. If it's good, it's good. That is hands down, easily. Chicken's moist. It's spicy as all get out. So just know that. They call it hot chicken for a reason. But the use of salt is there, and the fry is beautiful. The pepper jelly adds a bit of sweetness, and whatever is in that biscuit plays off of it beautifully. So where it stands, I'm actually okay with that. I'm waiting on my French toast with no eggs, and we'll see how that goes. Speaking of, you put it right in front. Thank you. And I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of the syrup. I asked the chef if he can do it with no eggs. Maybe a little cornstarch in the batter. He said, sure. I never eat French toast out, ever. It's like a first. I don't think you've ever seen me eat French toast on camera, ever. It's a little too moist. Flavor component is there. Buttery, crunchy. I have no complaints. Literally about 96% of this bite I just had. The only small complaint is the inside is maybe a little too moist, right? Which is just a little thing that I like. But you would love this. It's done right. Crunchy on the outside. Cornflakes add a beautiful crunch. Bread is gorgeous. Not too much cinnamon. Listen, it's good. Honestly, 5 out of 5. Honest, literally, 5 out of 5. Let's go outside. Let me give you my final thoughts. You gotta tell me, it's something in this biscuit that's not regular. And the first thing my mind went to was cake mix. Is that what it is?
No.
What is this?
Okay, so it's a cake flour I use.
Okay, cake flour.
All-purpose flour.
Yeah.
And then what I do is put it in food processors to get it really, really fine.
Yeah. What's the flavoring?
Honeysuckle syrup.
Honeysuckle syrup.
It's supposed to be a secret, but
Well, thank you for telling me.
I got you.
Because I'm like, there ain't no regular fucking biscuit.
Yes, sir. It's a pain in the ass to make.
I'm sure it is, but I said to myself, there's something in this biscuit that ain't regular.
Yes, sir.
And I couldn't, and then the first thing I said was cake mix. But I got the texture from cake flour
Yes, sir.
and honeysuckle syrup.
You was in the right neighborhood.
I know I was. This palate, I'm trying to tell you, man.
So it's a story behind that. So
Yeah.
my purveyor from Cisco dropped off a whole bunch of stuff that he thought that we could use that
Yeah.
but he didn't need.
Yeah.
And I was tasting everything when I tasted the honeysuckle syrup.
This is go with a biscuit. Yeah, it works. It works. Delicious. And it works great with the heat from that. It's delicious.
Sir, the play on sweet heat.
I got it. It was good.
Yes, sir.
It was good. Yeah, everything's good. That's what I wanted. I just wanted that question. Ask you that question.
No problem, man.
Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
All right. Food
Yes,
was
sir.
amazing. You know that. You know that. There you have it. Another black-owned restaurant in the bag. Listen, this is one you got to come to. I'm going to give it to you straight. If I loved it, I loved it. If I don't, I'm going to tell you that, right? Strong 4 out of 5 here at Butterfly Garden. The food is absolutely amazing. I love they're taking their time. They're giving you nuance. They're giving you, things that are elevated. It's just delicious. If you are ever in the Nashville area, put this one on your list. They just recently opened up beginning of the year. So of course, they could use our love, our dollars, and our support. If you're in Nashville, this one, please come to. Please come check out Butterfly Garden. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed.